I would say that the only correct response to Charlie Kirk's death from any political leader would to say, this was wrong, full stop. Want to know what AOC said? This was wrong. She voted no on some sort of Remembrance Day for Charlie Kirk. And then she went down, oh, it's wrong. And then she said, but let's not forget what kind of man Charlie Kirk was. And then she quoted him out of context.
Specifically, what she took out of context is she said that Charlie Kirk was a man who disagreed with the Civil Rights Act, which gave Black Americans the right to vote. That's exactly what she said, verbatim. And what Charlie Kirk actually said was, he said that he thought that the application of the Civil Rights Act as it related to the LGBT movement in 2024, 2025 was being misused legally. That's what he actually said. Yeah. That's an intentional, disgusting lie that is absolutely, obviously easy to say would incite violence.
It is not a lie. He explicitly said that it was a mistake, that the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. Yes, hold on. He specifically said the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. It's called a Motte and Bailey, where you make a very strong statement that you refuse to defend because you know you're going to look like a jackass. And then when you are asked about it, then you switch to, oh, I just don't like the application of it. But when people ask you, hey, do you like the Civil Rights Act? He says, no, I don't like the Civil Rights Act. I think it was bad.
I mean, I would
specifically said why he didn't agree with it, and it had nothing to do with Black people's
rights. Did he say he thinks the Civil Rights Act was a mistake? Did he say that? Yes or no?
One sec. Just to be sure here.
It gave way to LGBTQ plus agendas. That's why.
Okay. But the problem is that you're saying, though, that just saying that, like, you condemn the violence, but you thought he was a bad person, that, like, this is when conservatives are running around trying to rewrite the history of Charlie Kirk like you guys are doing right now, trying to say, oh, he never said that, when he explicitly said he thought the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. You care. You brought it up. You care. You brought it up. What do you mean? You fucking brought it up. You care.
AOC says this is a man who said the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, the act that gave Black Americans the right to vote. Is that an honest way to present that, or is that an overt intentional lie?
Yes, I think he is purposefully being dubious in the way that he presents it, because he doesn't have a problem with the Civil Rights Act. He has a problem with the application and Supreme Court decisions made later on. He doesn't have an issue with the Civil Rights Act, but he does explicitly say numerous times that he has an issue with the Civil Rights Act, and he thinks it was a mistake.